My name is Adam. My Instagram handle is Oooooooocilate with 8 O's, 3 L's. Pretty much I'm a videographer and editor, pretty much residing on the north side of Chicago. Yeah, most definitely. So pretty much I've always really liked editing, always liked doing shit. Back in middle school when we would have documentary projects and shit like that, everyone would be coming through to me usually, try to get some project because they know I could whip up some shit fast. Most definitely. After that, I just started taking it more seriously. I went to Columbia for about a year for cinema arts and science, but ended up dropping out. Fuck FAFSA. But yeah. Other than that, after that, that's when I pretty much was like, fuck it. I'm not gonna let
this shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let just not going to school pretty much stop me from that. I started linking up with a good friend of mine named Prosper from Congruent Space. He showed me onto the whole, he pretty much put me on, I would pretty much say, Prosper and all of them, Vince and Preem. Shout out to Congruent Space, of course. Yeah, one of the first events that I shot was the Max, shout out to Max, by the way. The Max Wrestler collab with Congruent that they did for Red Bull. After that, that's when I pretty much, to an extent, I guess, started taking off. People started noticing me. I started gaining more people. Yeah. After that, I started shooting. I shot for the Warhol show. After that, me and Warhol have been talking. We've been planning on shooting when he comes back to Chicago. He wants me out there for the Blueface show, but fuck patio management. They're not letting me in right now. But I love patio. If y'all let me in,
patio stuff.
I know Christopher Kites said that he's gonna help me. He said that he's gonna help me build up my portfolio. So definitely, we got something in the works soon. Like I said, we got Warhol hit me up. We're trying to work on something when he comes back into the city. As of now, I'm also currently about to go to Complex Con. I'm gonna be shooting, so catch me out at Complex Con if you're gonna be out there in Chicago and McCormick, July 20th, 21st. We're gonna go shoot Valet out in Joliet tomorrow.
At the Forge? Yeah, I had seen that.
Favorite ways, I mean, it's gotta be Bud. It's gotta be Bud. You can't beat Bud. But it's more carts nowadays just because of convenience.
Carts? You like carts a lot?
I don't. It's just convenient. Definitely Ross. But, I mean, we be smoking backwoods so much. It's I be getting a nicotine.
That's why everybody smokes.
At the Congruent Red Bull collab that they did, yeah, it was just they had coolers, they had just crazy Red Bull, those mini, the Red Bull mini fridges. But they had a bunch of limited Pac-Man cans. I don't know if you've seen those.
Oh yeah.
They had a bunch of Pac-Man cans, and then all the mini fridges also had certain one of.
You didn't get to keep any, bro?
I didn't bring any because I don't drink I don't drink soda or carbonated drinks or anything like that.
Yeah, I had to stop drinking them shits for a minute. I was just on the water because I was just
bro, you feel
this is fucking with this is fucking with my energy, to be honest.
I drank Coca-Cola for the first time in 5 years last week.
Oh damn, so you committed to that shit?
No, yeah, I don't drink soda for shit.
That's right.
Yeah, I think I've only my little soda relapses have been once every year and a half type shit.
I'll just bro.
Yeah. I mean, top 5 influencers. Definitely I'd say Kanye West to an extent. More recently, I guess I'd say Cardi, Uzi. Aesthetically wise, Og, the ASAP Rocky. Yeah, Og was one of the main things that made me sort of go out there and be alright. How can I? I'm not gonna say replicate it, but
how can I do some shit that?
Just how can I?
So aesthetic and clean, that. Me too, bro.
Exactly. That's why I fuck with my camera because my camera, it's a straight it used to be a reporter camera. It was shot for live TV and actual news stations and shit for the TV and the
that's
news.
Perfect.
And that's what I love about it because even though it has that rugged VHS feel, there is that clarity HDness that you can't really get from the little handheld VCs. Yeah. I transferred into a new high school second semester of my junior year, and I started taking photography courses, and I straight up just because you're still in middle school and shit like that. I mean in high school, and they had all the cameras and all that shit, and they had a straight film developing course and shit where they had the actual thing. I failed it. Don't get me wrong. I failed it, but only because I never turned in shit. I was just using the fuck out of everything.
Right.
And then I'm photography courses, and they had the film developing courses and shit like that, and they had fashion courses and shit that were being taught by the local community college dudes and shit.
bro.
Yeah, so I just took advantage. I did pass my fashion courses because like I actually did like because it was like make your own pants, make your own shirt, and I was like, all right, bet like I'll make my own shit. I took like a graphic design course where like I mainly started like fucking around with Adobe Illustrator and shit. And then I finessed my graphic designer teacher out of like $100 out of like free champion and shit. It was a huge funded school. Like, it was just like a rich suburban school. Yeah, and like they had like all this crazy shit, and like they would have like they would just buy wholesale clothes like for the graphic design because they had like a whole unit on like screen printing. They had a whole screen printing thing. So I'm just like I'm taking advantage of all this shit, and I became really cool. So I became really cool with the graphic design teacher, and like I would like during lunch and shit like he would like I would screen print and shit like for events and shit like that. So like I really got like screen printing well and shit. Like I know what you need. Like I was gonna start screen printing in my room, but I have a small ass room. Like all the chemicals would fucking like just kill me. I bought like I said like $100 just worth like wholesale champion, but he was selling it like $3 a tee, like $7 a hoodie type shit. So I just bought like a bunch of shit. And for the graphic design courses, it was like like make your own company, make your own whatever, like that shit. And I was just like making my own shit, just screen printing the fuck out of it. And then here's the best part. I guess one day when he was like saying like how many kids still owe him the money, he said my name, and I was like, all right. I told him, cool, like I owe you the money. Like I didn't have a problem. I knew that it was coming and shit. But I told him like I only have my card and shit. And he's like, oh, that's fine, whatever. Just come back another day or some shit like that and do it. But I don't know what happened. I guess he marked me off or some shit with everyone else because after that day, he just never called me back, and I was checked off on the list. And when I saw that, and I'm just like, bet, like I'm just not gonna say anything.
Right, I'm just
bet, like he doesn't.
Came up.
Exactly.
Yeah.